Good evening, and thanks for joining us on this day of December 7th in 1941 at the CNS studios. I'm David Johnson, joined here along with Lewis Wilson.
Begin today with breaking news. We are just getting the word that the Empire of Japan has dropped explosive weapons along the coast of Pearl Harbor in Hawaii this morning.
In this destructive event, we have learned that so far approximately 2,000 people have died.
We now go live to Liam Mellett, who is bringing us the latest from Pearl Harbor, and is joined by a soldier whose name is Oliver. How did this all happen, Liam?
Thanks, Lewis. It all began earlier this morning. The incident happened because the United States cut off their oil supply to Japan a couple months prior to this event. Japan also wanted to take over Southeast Asia without any interference. Japan decided to forcefully take control of the United States oil, had decided to bomb the Oahu town in Hawaii. So the tensions were quickly rising between the two countries, and ultimately led up to this.
And was the United States Army ready for this?
No, not at all. It was a surprise attack from the Japanese. I am actually joined here with Oliver, a soldier, who was stationed at a nearby Navy base, and barely got out alive. Oliver, what can you tell us about this experience and this tragic event?
This was a scary event. None of us really expected this attack. I was just having a little snack when suddenly I heard the sound of planes in the distance. I quickly looked to the sky and saw the 353 Imperial Japanese planes right above my head. I was completely in shock, and honestly, I was scared for my life.
How are you going to handle this event?
I don't know what to think or how to feel. So many of my brothers have fallen. All I can say is the Japanese will regret this in one way or another.
Thank you for your time, Oliver, and I hope you recover well.
Yeah, no problem.
Lewis, Andrew, back to you.
Thanks for that, Liam.
Following up on this tragic event, we have also heard rumors spreading across the United States that a war may be declared on Japan. We will bring you more information right here as we continue to learn more about it.
That's it for tonight, folks. Thank you for listening to CNS News, and be sure to tune in tomorrow, where we will be bringing you the latest news from this developing story.
Attention all men, our country is in your hands. We need your help to win the war. So act now. Fight for your freedom. Join the military.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us on this day of December 8th in 1941 at the CNS studios. I'm David Johnson, along with Lewis Wilson.
We have just received breaking news from our officials, following up on the tragedy of the bombing of Pearl Harbor.
Just moments ago, did the United States of America declare war on the Japanese Empire in response to the bombing of Pearl Harbor, which occurred yesterday. We have a short clip here of President Roosevelt's speech from earlier today.
Mr. Vice President, Mr. Speaker, members of the Senate, of the House of Representatives, yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy, the United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The United States was at peace with that nation, and at the solicitation of Japan was still in conversation with its government and its emperor, looking toward the maintenance of peace in the Pacific. The attack yesterday on the Hawaiian Islands has caused severe damage to American naval and military forces. I regret to tell you that very many American lives have been lost. In addition, American ships have been reported torpedoed on the high seas between San Francisco and Honolulu. As Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy, I have directed that all measures be taken for our defense. But always will our whole nation remember the character of the onslaught against us.